Hey, Seesaw Sanji here with another video. Some things that I want to talk about today that kind of leave me salty. Some things about One Piece in general. Some things about anime in general. They kind of it kind of make me cringe. You know what I'm saying? They don't really like irk me or nothing, but I just like every time I hear them. Uh, One thing is some of the concepts about Buddhism that are incorporated into anime that a Western mind doesn't know anything about, and it ends up somehow being misinterpreted. One thing is when I watch like Marineford and you see Sengoku turn into the Golden Buddha, and you see him hit Blackbeard and the rest of the Blackbeard pirates with that thing he comes out of his hand. Some people call that a shockwave or whatever. They don't understand what that is. Allow me to explain for you. A lot of these animes are based off of things from Journey to the West and the Wukong the Monkey King. And there's a part in Wukong the Monkey King where Wukong becomes so arrogant that he believes that he should be the king of everything, the king of heaven, the emperor of the heaven and everything. And the Buddha comes down and talks to him, has a little powwow with him. And he says, okay, if you can jump from my wrist to the edge of my hand, I will make you the emperor of everything. And he takes him up on his offer and he jumps and he's in the air for days. And eventually he runs into what he believes are these four mountains, not understanding that those are the fingers of the Buddha. Okay? So he draws graffiti on these four fingers and jumps back and tells the Buddha, well, I jumped all the way to the other side, I need to be the emperor. And he says, no, you didn't. Because within my palm lies that of the infinite. Okay? So there's infinity in his palm. So when a Buddha, he always, if you ever watched anything with the Buddha in it, he always hits with an open hand. Okay? And in One Piece, you see him hit with the open hand. That's because he's not just hitting you with his hand, he's hitting you with the infinite. So that's what that is a crushing weight of the infinite coming down on you when he hits you with his palm. Another thing that kind of irks me, I don't know, it kind of annoys me. I believe that Oda was going to use things, and like I said, they're all kind of based off of the Wukong the Monkey King. So they're kind of reusing the same materials, to kind of stepping on one another's toes a little bit. All the big four, except for Bleach. Bleach is more, Shinto, but they're kind of rehashing some of the same things and concepts. And I believe that Luffy was going to be called Atamarasu, which is the sun god. We all know it from Naruto as Atamarasu, the flame they shoot out of their eyes, like Tachi and Sasuke. They all shoot the flames out their eyes. We all know it from that. Okay, he was already taken, and he was like, I can't use that because it's synonymous with that. I think he kind of had to reinvent it and come up with Nika. I don't think that was his original concept. One other thing is that I wish they didn't say that Gear Fifth was going to be like it's the peak of Luffy's power, because as we progress and we're fighting these super strong enemies throughout the series, he's just going to have to automatically go to Gear Fifth to fight any of them. And it kind of makes it boring now because it's like, once you see it, and then that's going to be it. There's no evolution, nothing beyond that. I wish they would have held back and not have said that. I don't know. It kind of ruins it a little bit. The only way he can become stronger is his crew becomes stronger or gathers new members or new allies. That's pretty much the only way he's going to grow any type of strength. And it's kind of like they should have left that open, even if it was the pinnacle of his strength, he should have not said that and left it open, and they would have room to, maneuver narratively. Um, but this is my thoughts on it. You agree, disagree. You're entitled to do any way you want. But leave a comment, subscribe, hit the bell. Seesaw Sanji, peace, people.